Today's how to build is on this kitchen backdrop. So, of course, the kitchen that I'm showing you how to build comes apart in two pieces. If you don't want it to do that, you don't have to do some of the things I'm going to show you, but that is what I'm going to show you. So, this whole mess is 3 levels of black plates covered in tile. So, let's go through this. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 30 in this direction. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, with 22 in that direction. Again, the bottom is 3 layers of black plates that crisscross. I mean, black is really hard to show. The bottom layer is not complete. You can see there's these big gaps here. But you'll just need to lay out lots of like 2 long plates so that you have all these overhangs. And there's 11 squares in that direction, if that helps, in addition to the 30 by 22 for that one limitation. And then what I did for the tiling on here is that each row alternates whether it's white and black or gray and dark gray, though technically I'm using all 4 gray colors in here. So there is the new gray, the new dark gray, the old dark gray. That's got the old gray in it. So, and I used some 2x2 tiles and some 1x2 tiles, as you can see. The back corner here is a 4x12 plate. So this area is actually 4 plates thick right here. This is where, so this is the left side of the kitchen. This is where sinks go. I'll actually put that stuff on right now. So this is, you know, a pre-made piece, again from Belleville, because that's the scale I was working on for robots, robots, robots. This plate covers it up nicely, so it just becomes a counter. So I had one that had drawers, this cabinet. The main piece is the same, whether it has drawers or a door. Or, in this case, this one had a sink in it. I don't know how easy it is to see that Zipbot is actually washing dishes in a sink in this first bit, but there is a sink there. This faucet piece is, of course, what you want to put on your faucet. So that's the left side of the kitchen. So the right side of the kitchen is again 30 in that direction, but then it's only 20 in this direction. And you can see the shape is a little bit different. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares this way, and then it comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that diagonal. Again, when you put these together, the patterns should continue all the way across. So black and white alternating with gray and dark gray to make the cool square patterns. This one is also a little different because it has places for the table to sit. So from this, this is the side that's pointy. This is the side that's more flat. From this side, this, rather than being a 2x2 tile, should be a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 tile. And that should be the same but in black. So that's one off of this side. And on this side, it's right, so it's right on the edge here, continuing in a line. and it's right on the edge of the plate here, so it's also the 6th square up, different way to count it. And then you see if you put the table on, it'll fit nicely in that spot. So then you have the left and right kitchen floors. Now to attach the walls, which we'll build in a second, I'm just taking an 8x16 plate, base plate, and sticking it along the bottom here. Just press it down so that it doesn't poof up. You could go along more if you wanted to, but I just found that having some base plates here to connect the walls was sufficient. So again, with the walls, I've built them on this side in a way that allows the two walls to hinge together and come apart, so ignore that if you don't want to. Down at the bottom, I've just got some red brick that's holding everything up because it won't be seen by the rest. But over here, basically, I'm alternating a real brick with a 2 plates with a tile on top. This one happens to be 8 long, but a lot of that is just 2 longs. So that's what's happening all along the side there, just so that there's a smooth surface here on all those connection points. But this wall from side to side, is 35 or 34 when it's less wide. So the first 4 layers down here, I mean, that's just going to be basic brick aside from the tile bits on the side. Then for the next 6 layers, 2 from the side, I did these 6 wide and 6 tall clear bricks to be windows. Then there's a space of just 6 bricks. Then 6 clear bricks, then 6 regular bricks, 6 clear bricks, and then again we're alternating 2 and 3 here, or 2 and 1 with the weird tile brick, every other one. So then the layer above the windows is actually a layer of plates rather than bricks, so that I could build in clippy pieces, but you can see that this is a plate layer because it's not as wide as the layers above and below it. And then the windows, this is, what is this from? I believe this is from a Prince of Persia set, maybe the Ostrich Race, something like that. And then I've just got some lightsaber blades in it. And you know, like a real curtain here. I actually regret that I put windows on this wall because if you watch the animation closely, you'll see these things slide back and forth a whole lot. So on top of that, then we're just building with yellow brick as high as we want to go till that the top of the walls don't show on the kitchen. So I did another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers, though, you know, they didn't finish all the way across. On top of that, got a layer, then a layer where I've got these Technic beams sticking out. So this is where I'm going to hang the chandelier. So I got hinge bricks here. Show you those. So this is a 3 finger attached to the 2 finger with that goes. So 3 finger, 2 finger with the flat surface. So really nice. So I've got 4 of those. I set one that hinges that way, on top of that. So that get those together. Let's just go ahead and connect the chandelier. And now, because of our hinges, what we can do is have it swing back and forth. Notice how the top hinge opens when I swing that way, and the bottom hinge opens when I swing that way. And these hinge bricks are actually a little worn out from the animation. Had to switch out a couple times. But there's a certain range in which the hinge will actually stay versus it all collapsing and falling apart. So, swinging chandelier. Other kitchen wall. So again here, oh, and don't forget to put your red brick along the bottom here, like I originally had. And for some reason, I decided that that layer should be 2 wide instead of 1 wide. So there you go. Over here, again, we've got this layer across the bottom. You'll notice that there's even going to be some empty gaps in here because the doors, again, lead to nowhere. But let's take this apart real quick. So over here, this area, so I built this in place to give you some context. All that red stuff just hides behind the counters there. So this whole wall is 33 wide. Right? Yeah, so it's 2 shorter than the other one. So it's 33 or 32. And again, we're doing tile bricks. You can see over here that there are a lot of 8 long bricks, so this whole wall is actually sort of wibbly wobbly. But yeah, first layer can just be red. Second layer, start with the yellow, but you can do red over in this section. Third and fourth levels are just yellow again. So in here, this area is 9 bricks off of that, or it is 12, 14 bricks from that side. We have these older style doors, which have this style hinge, and their appropriate spacing needs 7 bricks in between them. So this is a space of 9 wide here, including the bricks. And to get them above the floor right, I have 1 level of plate below this brick and 2 layers of brick on top of those bricks. So then, you know, build up your wall around that as well. Over here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up. I just stuck a little headlight brick in the wall. Then I made what I'm thinking of as a weird clock. This sort of has enough lines to be a clock. So 1 by 1 round stuck in it. And then the hands of the clock are this old style robot arm and antenna piece. They're different lengths and different widths, and they can actually turn. Well, I was thinking when I built this before I started animating that I'd actually have that clock spinning the whole time in the kitchen, but it was out of sight most of the time because it was blocked by the woman, so I didn't bother with that. Now over here we're going to build some counters or some cabinets in. So we are again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers. So this clock was on the 9th layer. So then on the 10th layer, I'm going to insert these cabinets. So I've used some of my very limited supply of pink to connect these cabinets together. So this is just the cabinet piece. Happen to have 4 in red. Some 6 long plate on the top. I happen to have enough of those. 6 long there, 6 long there, 6 long there to connect them, and then I had some 1x2s. I think this is really like all of my pink plate. Pink is not a very popular color. So put that contraption on, and then the rest of the wall is, and then you can put on top some things that fish can go in, or just put glasses on top, or a kitten, whatever you think should be above your kitchen sink. All right, let's zoom this out a little bit. And like I said, the rest of the wall is just going to be lots more brick and doing the weird tile bricks over here. And again, it's 2 plates and a tile of whatever length. So I've got a 2 and some 4s and some 2s, and then the 8s down at the bottom, which I was showing you. Makes the wall really wibbly wobbly. But anyway, the height that I built this wall to is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, pretty much. But then 19, 20, 21, 22 at its tallest. It didn't have to be quite as tall as the other wall to fit together nicely. So now we can put our walls together if we'd like. Add the floors in. Oh, did that wrong. So yes, when the floor pieces go together, the black bit is the very back corner where the walls meet. So remember that. Now, zooming back, got our kitchen with our curtains flying up everywhere. Put in our chair, add in a Belleville lady and some robots, and you've got a kitchen ready for chaos. Robots, robots, robots.